Open. I mean, after like we kicked everybody out, we played like like all night in VF2 all night, and just like had the homies in there, and just like hooked it up. But back in the day, we had like a pretty small crew. I mean, honestly, the LA crew we knew about back in like '93, '94 is like like 10, 15 people, if that. And as the game got older, it like kind of like melted away, and we were left with maybe like 4 or 5 players, and then 3 came out, and at that point when 3 came out, it was like some of the most amazing graphics anybody's ever seen. I mean, if you look at the time that came out, I mean,
it was hard to believe you played something that looked that good.
Not to dog Capcom, but Alpha 2 was out. It's like, so you compare that to Alpha 2 graphically. Alpha VF3 is just unbelievable. And we had basically like one arcade at first, which was Pac-Man. They're charging $1, and we had like this line of 10 people, but everybody got sick of paying $1 and losing in like 2 minutes, or less than 2 minutes, just to like I vaguely remember. I think it was actually 3 out of 5, but I mean that lasted maybe like 1 or 2 months, and then people just like kind of like stopped playing, and then literally it was like a total of maybe like 4 or 5 players, and towards the end, like '97, before I took like a hiatus from VF, it was my buddy Chris Amico and myself, and that was pretty much it, And we came up here for to the not the Bay Area, but San Jose in '97 for Tragic the Gathering, and we had a nice crew, and maybe about like 20 players, and all those guys like Ben Kiert and John Choi, all those guys. I mean, they're mainly like Street Fighter players, but everybody was loving it, and we had a great turnout. So,
did you ever get to some of the other North American scenes? There was a big one in Toronto for a while. There was one in Chicago, and of course, there was always been New York.
No, I'd known about those guys for like a long time, but in the Toronto scene, I knew about, but I never actually flew over there for the Moat Mother of All Tournaments. A good friend of mine who was local LA player, he's one of the crew, the Chris Aoki. He went up to Moat. I think it was 2.1. Cool it was, but at that point, other than Japan, I wasn't really traveling anywhere for like video games.
Right.
So I mean, that was pretty much unheard of back then. I don't know anybody that honestly did that. So. I mean, or there's some people saying I'm missing.
My Pepsi's in the way.
Yeah, I'm not dissing anybody. I just can't see the monitor here, so.
Right.
No.
Well, we're just telling our old man stories here about Play VF. I mean, the problem with VF3 was that it was so prohibitively expensive that so few places wanted to get it. I mean, it was hard to build up a scene when it was literally $1 a play in 1996 dollars.
Yeah, it's true. And honestly, like. What I did is I actually a good friend of mine who's an arcade operator. He owns Family Fun and some other places as well. I for it, and it cost me like $3,000. I'm like, hey, that's a deal. Instead of playing at a Pac-Man for like $1 a play, it was awesome. It was just such a fun game. It was just really sad because back in the day, like I mean, the VF players, they know in their heart that VF is just such a great game, but I mean, it's so hard, it's so prohibitive for like people to like get into it, and it just hurts,
Right.
It just really hurts inside. But
right. Well, let's take a look at the match going on here. We've got Silly Pie, who's actually been in the scene for a while. She's another lovely lady player.
Yeah, I've known Jenny since was it '97, since actually Tragic the Gathering. So yeah, she's definitely been around the scene for a long time. No doubt about that. Now you're watching mine, right?
We all love Shidosha. Shidosha, we missed you at NCR, even though you signed up.
All right, who are we talking to now?
We've got Rackle Reactor versus Silly Pie here. Tragic the Gathering. Can you explain what that was?
Yeah, that was basically a gathering for mainly Street Fighter. Some Tekken players came down for that, and the VF players, I think, from Los Angeles, as myself and Chris. But I mean, Northern California had like a good, pretty good like healthy following. There were at least like 10 or 15 players. I mean, that's healthy for VF standards. I mean, everybody knows that. There's no BSing anybody about like how the state of the game, really just trying to do their best to like promote it. I mean, I think there's a good chance that our community is going to grow this time.
Right. Well, I think it was a lot harder to judge the size of communities way back in the day because not everybody had the internet.
That's true, but I mean, if you look at Street Fighter, I mean, I was active in that community as well. In '90, I think it was '92 for Champion Edition, I went over to Japan for a national tournament, I played weekly at World's Finest, for like Street Fighter, and the top players and most of the top players, except like a few guys in Northern California. I mean, they're all down there. They're all down there almost every single weekend, and that was also, I mean, the internet argument's there, but I mean, what about those guys? It's like, how come they built like this whole huge community? I mean, back in the day, Street Fighter was just huge. It just really blew up, and to keep it from dying down, there are like a lot of there are some figureheads, like the Cannons and the founders of Evo, and they did such a great job. I mean, back then it was Battle of the Bay, but they kept it up. So I mean, the VF community's kind of got to do the same thing.
Definitely.
So I guess we should probably talk about some matches, eh?
We probably should, yeah.
All right. I can barely see the monitor, so it's like I'm just basically looking.
Oh,
okay. Never mind. Never mind.
Yes, I agree.
Wow.
Got a nice match going here.
Yep.
Silly Pie hasn't been playing for a while, but she's been picking up really fast.
I mean, yeah, look at that. I mean, we were just playing earlier, and she's just, picking up like a sponge. It was amazing. Well, that's that. But I mean, she got pretty far.
Well, she's
almost
having fun. That's the most. If you learn from the experience, get better.
It's all about learning,
Shag says you visit Japan often. Is that the case?
Yeah, usually once a year. Last year was pretty busy, so I wasn't able to go. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, I like it there. Who doesn't like it there? I mean, it's like a VF player's like dream come true. All of a sudden you look around everywhere. You go to like Club Sega Akihabara, and they're like, there's more players than you know what to do with. I mean,
and they're all good, and they can all absolutely
like
decimate you, and that can be a little scary.
It's I mean, for like the competitive player, I mean, it's just like a dream come true. Honestly, it's like never run out of competition.
Yeah, that was me back in the days when I was overseas studying and playing Evo pretty much every night.
Yeah. All right, so we got what do we got? Ali and
Akuma 001.
Akuma 001.
I like the fact that we have a nice mix of characters in these tournaments.
Nice.
We don't see so many of the quote-unquote golden boys.
Yeah, Jay's got some pretty good mix-ups here. I don't think, I mean, obviously nobody's really had too much time on this game yet, but, everybody's doing pretty well for, a lack of experience. Yeah, Jay's got some pretty strong mix-ups going, and looks like he's going to take this one. Yep, there he is.
People in the stream earlier were complaining that Lace.
It's basically, the thing is, I mean, they're the original VF characters are mainly like fundamental characters, but, you have Lei, you have Shun, a lot of characters just like they kind of break the fundamentals to a point. And you've got to really just, kind of cater your game to beat that. You can't just do what you want to do and, not have the character knowledge about the opponent.
Right.
And it's really just about, I mean, really just like taking the time and, learning what that character can do and seeing the holes and finding the holes and making him pay. So.
Right. Well, even so, Lei's strings tend to be fairly predictable, and if you know kind of what he's going to go into, you can stuff him pretty easily.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, there's an option for everything. I mean, you have the opportunity. I mean, if you seize it or you don't, I mean, that's really up to you. But like that character knowledge is really key. To winning the match. And it goes the same thing for Shun and Vanessa and a lot of the characters. So.
Well, you were saying that a lot of the pro Japanese players don't even know like all the moves.
I didn't say a lot of them. I said I was told by a pro player who's a highly regarded pro player that a few of the pro players don't even know all of Vanessa's moves. So don't feel bad about it. That's basically what he told me. I'm like, oh, okay.
Are these like pro Vanessa players, or?
Oh, no, obviously they're not pro Vanessa players, but.
I'd be a little worried if that were the case.
Yeah, I would too. I think he was probably pulling my leg at that point, but I mean.
Very rarely see.
What's that?
There's a lot of stuff in this game that you will very rarely see, and when it does come out, it kind of throws you off.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the options are completely different than, like your friend or whatnot. I mean, that's one of the great things about it. I mean, with the huge list of moves, I mean, there's just so much you could do. Even
like a fairly...
looks like Jay's going to take it home here.
I think so.
Yeah, there goes some of those mix-ups. Oh, that was a lot of damage.
But that's the beauty of VF. Is that you saying it's pretty hard to run multiple characters in VF?
It's what?
Pretty hard to run multiple characters. Would you agree with that?
Well, yeah, I mean, to a point, it really depends. I mean, how ended to like, start with one, and even when you are starting with one character, I mean, every character's got a ton of moves. Start with if you start playing the game, you're brand new to the game. Pick one character, find a couple mix-ups, just like, learn how those work really well, and when you're comfortable with those, just like add on to some more, and it's the same thing. Once you feel like comfortable with the character, then just move on to the next one, But I mean, it all really depends on the person, like how far they're going to want to take it,
Now, do you recommend? Well, pick who you like.
I think honestly, I think they should pick who they like, and then find like a few mix-ups, and just pack on a couple wins and get some confidence, and then just try new stuff. And if it doesn't work, go back to the bread and butter. That's sort of like that's my opinion. But I mean, it's like if you like, let's say like Brad or Vanessa. I mean, you shouldn't. If somebody says, "Oh, you shouldn't play that character because they're not a fundamental character," I mean, don't listen to them. Play who you want. I mean, that's the whole point of the game, right?
Right. And here we've got a Go mirror match, Hans versus Black Rock.
All right.
Should be interesting. Both of them have been working pretty hard on their goes. So, Hans was saying earlier that he tries a lot of other characters, but he keeps on coming back to Go because he likes his style.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I feel with Vanessa.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got their own character. I mean, I dabble with other characters, but I mean, everybody knows. I mean, I've been a Shin player for like basically Shin became my main and Akira became my sub. So there you go.
Black Rock takes the first round, and Hans is starting to close the gap a bit here.
Nice. Hans doing pretty good. He's obviously had some time on the machine here.
Right. One of the perks. I don't think that was intentional.
Yeah, I think that was a little mistake there, but that happens.
But he's still winning, so.
Yeah, that was a nice counter hit. Read that pretty well.
It comes down to the end there where
Hans
you start starting to play really big mind games.
Yeah.
When you're done that last hit, the pressure is really big.
Nice. All right, Hans being a little patient here. He's down one round, so just want to try to take it home. He's got some momentum.
Look for that opportunity.
Yeah.
Nope, that wasn't.
There it goes. Nice. Smell a throw.
Nope, guess not.
Ah, there it is. Nice, congratulations, Black Rock.
Oh, still got another round to take it back.
So it's 2 out of 3. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's 2 out of 3
games. All right. So I thought we're playing Japan style. One game and you're dead.
No, this isn't one.
That's too nerve-wracking, right?
This ain't SBO, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, it's back. VF5 FS is back in SBO after 1 year absence.
I mean, well, I guess it really depends on the turnout, right?
Right.
All right, so.
Nice trading throws back and forth. Ooh.
That was a nice read. Low attack. Low rising attack.
Oh, Hans special.
Yep.
To tell you the truth, I honestly don't care for these stages, but that could just be me.
Yeah, I think that's just you. I love them. Like when I see the, I mean, in R, I played a bit of R in Japan. I mean, when I saw this like stage, my mouth just watered because I mean, it's just that potential combo damage right there.
Right.
So.
I mean,
yeah, it really depends.
You get a good counter hit from the beginning, and.
Yeah. And it really depends. I mean, like the old school players, I mean, they're used to it. I mean, the players that came from VF2, they know Street Fighter 2. As soon as you get hit by one tick, that's game,
Guys, if you ever complain about damage levels in games, watch some old VF2 combo videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Well, I was explaining to a non-VF playing fan why I don't like these stages. He was saying, well, do they soft ban certain levels? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, in VF, any character can win. It's not like, you got like complete throwaway character like some other fighting games, but hey.
Right. And Hans takes it.
Took it home, yeah. So we got one more, right?
Yep.
This is for all the marbles?
Indeed.
All right. I like they added this octagon stage. I'm wondering if like some you know, UFC fans are going to see this and be like, oh, I want to beat somebody up in an octagon, you know. I mean, and, you know, they got the UFC game, sure, but I mean, you know, Virtua Fighter is obviously like a lot more in depth than, you know. Okay, if anybody who's playing that game back on chat, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult your game, but you know, I honestly think VF is, you know, some of the greatest depth in, you know, any fighting game out there.
Right, right.
All right.
Well,
so.
it's an interesting structure as far as it's a bit smaller, I think, than some of the other rings, isn't it?
So what's up?
The octagon is smaller than most of the other wall rings, isn't it?
I think Arena is slightly smaller than this. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
I'm not completely familiar with it, but yeah, I think the shortest stage is like the lay stage we were just on, the lay stage and the Leon stage.
Right.
They're like you know, with one string you can get somebody right in the wall. But I think this is probably like the second smallest, the octagon stages. This and the L-Blaze.
Anybody remember the Palace from the PS2 VF4 games?
Of course.
I think that was the only VF stage that's ever been soft banned.
Yeah, that was pretty messed up. I don't know, Rooftop was pretty bad.
I never was able to play VF3 enough to really like figure out which stages. Hans.
All right, Hans realized he needs to win here. I mean, he's playing completely different like he did in the first 2 rounds. Once you get that momentum going, you never know. You could just take it home.
Yeah.
Looks like BlackRock's a little scared here. He's blocking a little more than he was earlier.
Yeah.
He's patient. He's staying back right now. Hans has got the momentum. He's gonna. I think he looks like he's gonna. Whoa.
They're just about even up now.
Yep.
Well, you know how VF is.
Yeah. Really be careful. I mean, you got to really keep a good balance of the pressure and then the defense. You be too defensive and you let the other guy get their momentum, and then there you go. Yeah, he just lost 3 rounds in a row. So that's VF. So nice. See, like I said, Hans got some pretty good momentum here. I think he's going to take it. Yep.
Just got to get that last hit in.
Ah. Nice.
Oh!
Beautiful.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Low punch will save the day
BlackRock
again.
had some payback. I think Hans got him like 2 games ago with that exact same thing. So.
Good going there, Hans.
Good job, boss.
Crazy drunk and sketch. Crazy drunk.
Now you were playing Crazy Drunk earlier. He's got a pretty impressive shin.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, you know, I was surprised. I mean, I just showed up, so like, I didn't know who's gonna be here. I've never seen the guy before. He seems like a really nice guy, you know.
Yeah, he was at the last tournament. He was at NCR as well. I'm honestly surprised he didn't get in the top 8.
Jeff was saying he looks like Manny Pacquiao, so I mean, hopefully he takes that as a compliment. But I didn't come up with that, so you know, don't blame me. I just thought it was, you know, he's pretty right on the money there. All right.
Now we've got another Brad going here.
Yeah.
Do you think Renzo's going to be repping Brad or going back to Zon?
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Now, one difference in the arcade version is that your win records and such on the screen. Whereas in the home version, it's the usual.
And all that stuff. So,
right.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? And we haven't seen the final, so you know, we never know what's going to happen between now and summer.
I really hope they have the image demos. Those are silly, but they're a lot of fun.
They're really, really awesome. I mean, you know, you get to see some really awesome animations you normally don't in the game, and you know, Sega went through all that trouble to make those things. I mean, you know, if we could see them somehow, I think it'd be great. Catch here. Sean's a tough customer. I mean, you know, if you're not used to him, I mean, he could really just mow you down. I mean, again, it's one of those characters that.
Indeed, as a Shun player, what is the thing you find most appealing about him?
It's just really having a good sequence. You know, when you have like a good sequence and you have a plan, you try to do it, and maybe it's kind of cool and it works. You know, it's really rewarding. I mean, it's really just, I loved like Drunken Master and Drunken Master 2, and when I first saw him like, you know, do the PG throw in VF2, I was just blown away, man. First time we'd seen like, you know, 60 frames a second in a fighting game. You know, it was incredible. You know, it's incredible.
Do you like that feeling of kind of becoming more and more formidable as the match goes on, getting more and more drunk and having more access to stuff? Yeah,
I mean, it's like a goal. I mean, you know, Shun has like a mini goal is obviously to like, you know, get more drinks, but you know, it's also a curse at the same time, because you know, you're playing against somebody that's like maybe stronger than you or maybe the same level. They won't let you get a lot of drinks, and then you're not going to be having the same combo output, combo damage output that they are, so.
Right. Sometimes you'll have to.
But, I mean, he has something unique that some of the other characters don't have is, he's got the ring out potential just based on drinking.
Right.
He could just run away. He's a master at that. He's the best at rigging people out.
Basically, like, getting to a point where his life was so low, he just decided, screw it, I'm going to lose this round, just run away and get drunk.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, he'll try to win. He'll definitely try to win. And, if it's not going his way, which happens sometimes, he'll just get to that corner and it's like, all right, well, you're either going to come to me or I'm going to get up to like 20 drinks and you're going to have trouble the next round, right?
Indeed.
So that's pretty much, I mean, that's, it's a strong strategy. And, obviously, if you're any character and you have the lead, I mean, you could run away. You don't have to attack. But, Shun especially, I mean, even if he doesn't have the lead, I mean, even if he's totally down to like one sliver of life, I mean, he's got that threat, because people
He can be very dangerous from a distance.
What's that?
Shun can be very dangerous from a distance.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a pretty rangy character. And, I sort of like, my style is sort of like, VF2 based, a lot of like range. I don't really like the in-close stuff that much. I mean, I do it when I have to, but I think I like to stay on the outside a lot.
What on earth is
All right, what's going on here?
Did you spill something?
We all good?
We okay there, Hans?
Yes. The drink's still near the equipment.
Oh. That's not good. Yeah. Guys, be careful not to spill your drinks near Hans's equipment. This stuff is expensive.
Yes, it's definitely not cheap. All right, so we got Lei and Eileen. This tournament or just testing out buttons? Or I don't see anybody's names. Who
Yeah, Socrates is the Lei. He's fairly big in the Soul Calibur games. You may know him. He was doing commentary with Avoiding the Puddle at NCR on the Soul Calibur matches.
Nice.
And he's been interested in Lei, but I'm not sure if he's going to stick with Lei in FS.
Doing pretty well right now. I wouldn't quit if I were him.
Those oh so cheap Lei gimmicks.
No, they're not cheap.
What are your thoughts on Eileen? I know people.
Nice.
A lot of people don't like to play against her.
Cobra-chan's getting some momentum here.
Nice Sabaki there.
We don't ever want to attack there with a linear attack.
Yeah, don't do that.
And the full circulars and circulars. I've seen that a million times, but still works.
Yep, I should have seen that.
Socrates got a little greedy there, throwing out that roll-up kick.
Nice.
That's too bad. Cobra tried some good momentum coming. He just fell for the tricks in the end.
Well,
we got 2 more matches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 more matches at the most, yeah.
All right, we're going to see the same matchup. Lei and Eileen again. Once again, guys, I'm far away from the chat, so I can't see anything you guys are saying. But maybe Heidi will key me in every so often.
You have the best
she's sitting right in front of the damn thing, and I can't even see it. So
I'm just so huge. VF5 Final Showdown music is not very good.
What's that?
No, I'm just talking to DK, and he's saying tell everybody to hold down start in a direction when actually change it to
really?
old school VF music, which
wow.
makes me happy.
How do you do that? That's awesome. Yeah, I love the old VF2 and VF3 music is just badass,
amazing.
Especially VF2. I think it has one of the best fighting game soundtracks ever. That's just me, though.
Right, and there's some tracks you will rarely ever hear from VF2 because there was that one stage that only appeared when you had a Jackie Breeze gonna take it.
Yep. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Good work, man.
Nice lay, dude.
I kind of miss Easter eggs like that. VF2 was full of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
And the Dural stage where it was slow motion. I like fighting game bosses. Oh, yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
I mean, if you needed to practice your Sunpal Magoon, that was the stage to do it.
Yeah.
Jacker and Renzo.
Yeah, it's all about the VF2 Lao theme. Shinobi's correct. Much correct.
I don't know. I'm all about the Aikido team.
In VF2. But Akira Lau, I mean, some good ones, man. Just, you know, really like putting the hurt on Radical Reactor here.
That's just Renzo.
Yeah.
Looks like he's sticking with John again. We're not going to see Brad.
Yep.
I remember when he picked Jackie against Dennis in NCR, he got wall slammed.
Well, I mean, it's still a new game for everybody. I mean,
right.
You know, everybody's just starting out. Probably just a good idea to stick to somebody and, you know, stick to one character and then just go from there later on. Once we
it has an advantage in that nobody really knows how to deal with it yet.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I mean Renzo, he's not really using too much of the delay stuff. One of Jean's specialties is he can charge a move. I mean everybody obviously can charge a move and then instead of being a disadvantage once it's blocked,
stagger.
Either stagger. But he doesn't really get standard stagger. He's got a lot of moves there. He just gets the advantage. He just gets the advantage if you try to attack him after that delay because he took the risk. So. I mean, during that time, when you see that, you got to just basically just jam him with something, something hits, and then when he senses the guard coming, he just takes advantage and throws.
Yeah.
So a lot of that forward punch, dashing gut punch. I don't know what that's called, but we'll just call it dashing gut punch for now.
Yeah, I need to figure out an effective way to deal with that. I'm not sure if Vanessa's Sabaki kick can eat that or not.
Yeah, I'm sure once the game comes out, I mean, everybody's going to, sit down there and just try to figure some stuff out in training mode. But, here we're just kind of like, learning as we go on the fly. All right, see, there it is again. It's Renzo's favorite move. that and the elbow. Oh, and I forgot low punch, sorry.
Low punch is everybody's favorite move.
I think so, at least on, this side of the world, even in Japan.
Yeah. That's a habit that's kind of
playing really safe.
That's something he's quite good at.
Yeah, he's Renzo's a solid player. He's played a lot of tournaments for a lot of games, and he just plays really well in these things. So.
If you've got good defense, that can be exceptionally frustrating to play against because you want to break it, and that could sometimes force you into doing very stupid things.
Yeah, it's good fundamental VF here. Renzo's he's come a long way in the short time he's played the game.
The thing about Renzo, from what I've seen from the other stuff he plays,
what Renzo's doing here is, he's just poking with some safe stuff and just trying to bait the attack and either fuzzy guarding or ducking, getting out of the way, and then regaining the advantage again, and then continuing his onslaught. It's been working for him so far. I don't think he's going to stop anytime soon. Oh,
nice.
Didn't work that time.
Nice counter there.
So once again, you rarely disadvantage. He does it sometimes, but I mean he's a pretty moral player. I mean he's looking for that guard. He wants to guard Vanessa's attack so he could hit back. See, there you go again.
Can you explain
what means?
What moral means in VF
moral
terms?
is more like you're paying attention to the frames. Like you're not really just if you get into a disadvantaged situation, you're not trying to spam out of it. I mean you're just basically trying to attack when it's your turn. You attack when it's your turn. And the opposite of that in the VF terminology is abare. And that's obviously, just when you want to spam or hit out of it. And it's, both styles are obviously legit. And the best players are going to, use what they need at each certain time. I mean, you don't want to be all moral and you don't want to be all about it. But, nice.
Getting close there.
Yep. Renzo's playing pretty solid.
Indeed. Who did Renzo use in vanilla?
He used Brad.
Yeah.
We had a little thing going back and forth. We just, I think I won the first tournament we played in, then he won the second. And it's the next one, I guess, who buys winner, winner or loser buys dinner or something of that nature. I don't remember. It's been a while. It was what, 2007, 2008.
Right.
Somebody trying to chime in? Yeah, that's what I said. Abare is the opposite of moral.
Somebody has a Japanese keyboard.
Aha.
Akira 001 versus Hans. We have Blaze and Go. Strider, no, Sega keeps the cabinets at their office.
Heidi, you take care of the chat because I can't see anything over here. I'm just gonna watch the screen and just continue making comments.
You go, girlfriend.
All right. I don't know about the girlfriend part, but I'll go. Yeah, I figure these guys play a lot. It looks like Jay's been doing some homework or something. Got that first round pretty easily there. Nice.
I'm kind of averse to. I'm finding myself being a lot more careful rising with sweeps, since that's what's more or less cost me my losers match with Hans last tournament.
At the same time, I mean, you just gotta pick and choose when you're gonna do it. I mean,
Right.
don't do it when you always, a good rule of thumb I think is like record some of your matches. Probably it's better to record the ones you lose, and then try to find your habits. Ooh.
It's a reverse Hans special there.
Yeah. But again, with the rising attacks, you don't. If you never do it, then they're just gonna crowd you all the time, and it's gonna be really hard to get them off of you.
Right.
Sounds like the space shuttle going by outside. Oh, it's just a bus.
Yeah, it's just a bus.
All right.
Mew
And a
Mew.
motorcycle. All right, nice.
Getting hot
Like I
dogs.
said, I mean, looks like Akuma here, he's been doing some extracurricular activity. He's got a Hans down pretty good. I don't know what Hans got to say about that. Maybe he's going to turn it around in the next game.
El Blaze looks like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, I think that's intentional, but it's a good thing,
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
Righteous, I would tend to disagree. I mean, try playing VF2 and then going to this, and they're like totally different games.
Yeah. That's true. All right, let's take a look at this match. Looks like Hans is coming back again.
Ooh.
I guess not. Maybe not. Got that first round, but it didn't work out so well the next one.
Right.
Yeah, I think Hans is being a little apprehensive here. He's got to put on the pressure. He's just waiting to try to block all of Akuma's strings, and it's not always a good idea. I mean,
Right.
you block when you want, but block sometimes. But if you're just like backing up, you're not gonna be able to block everything.
Right.
You got to put on some pressure sometimes. So
You
I
gotta
think
get the counters in order to get the floats.
yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to help Hans here. He probably can't hear me anyways, but he should definitely like stepping up.
Those are way too many low
Yeah.
punches.
Yeah, and just get in there sometimes and, just make him block your stuff, And you let that guy set up and, just like put some mix-up on you. I mean, you're not going to be able to guess right every single time.
Right.
So, okay, now this is a good balance going back and forth here. Nice, okay. Looks like Hans is feeling it a little bit. He's getting confident. Yep.
Let's go.
I think he's trying to scare Akuma here with some like extra throws. I mean, we'll see what happens in the next match, right?
There are absolutely no throw breaks yet because I don't think anybody's been playing any super throw heavy characters. If we had Dennis here with his Wolf, we'd be throw breaking all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends. I mean, again, you guys got to understand this is a brand new game. I mean, it's not even out yet. I mean, when you watch live streams like this, like a year from now or maybe 6 months after the game comes out, I mean, it's going to look a lot different. I mean, it's not. There's only so much you could expect from these guys being able to play like once a month or twice a month or something like. I don't even know how much they're playing it. So. If you watched the NCR last week, I mean, the final matchup would between Dennis and Renzo. I mean, there are a ton of throw breaks in there. It was such an exciting last round. I don't know if anybody remembers that. But it was a ton of... All right, so looks like Hans is really abusing that low punch as much as he can. I mean, Jay should be trying to fuzzy guard that or block it and then just trying to elbow him back.
Right, don't get into that habit.
Yeah, don't get into, if he's low punching you a lot, and don't try to low punch him back, That's not what you want to do.
And, counter.
Yeah, exactly.
I can just elbow the hell out of you.
Yeah. Still when Heidi's playing. Found his rhythm again. I mean, he's keeping it back in the middle. Yeah. It's a high mid. That was twice. Okuma ran into it.
Close.
Yeah, it's right down to the wire. Whoa.
What direction is that throw? You know offhand?
I'm pretty sure it's back.
Oh!
He doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't want to hear that in the chat. It'll have like 10 pages of that, right?
Who's next?
You and Crazy Drunk.
Oh, God.
Crazy Drunk. Good
I'm
luck.
up against Crazy Drunk Shun.
Don't let him, yeah.
I don't like fighting against Shun.
No, just
I'm a little nervous.
use that elbow. Use that.
Yeah,
use that a lot. Trust me. All right, maybe there's
trust LA, as they say on BFDC.
The guys in the chat, they know what's up, so
all right.
You should do the same. All right, sure.
Yep.
Yeah, who's gonna jump in? All right.
All right.
All right, you guys. I'll probably jump on a little bit later, but I'm signing out for now.
All right.
See everybody later. Bye.
And 001 to my right.
What's up?
We are your commentators for the time being here at the latest in the tournament series for Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown here in there. So we're going to do our best to follow the action. We are both still fairly new to this game. Our characters have changed a lot. And who we got coming up?
Looks like we got Orban on the one player, plays Shun.
And plays Shun appropriately enough.
Yeah, and on the two player we got Zero Chan.
Zero Chan, the top 8 at NCR for this, I believe.
Yeah, I think she got 4th place.
Oh, did she? All right.
Better than me, man. Sucks.
Excellent.
Hey.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go with the action.
Crazy Drunk backing up. Oh, gets that counter hit off the side step. Oh, backs out. That was very nice. Oh, nice evasion
nice throw.
there. Good throw.
Gets
that gets
a drink?
2 drinks. Yep.
This guy's stacking up on the drinks.
Yeah, already. And that's pretty much the go-to strategy for Shun. The more drinks he gets, the more damage he does, and the more moves he can do. So this is a good strategy. Get those drinks early. He's already got 5, and 5 drinks in the. He's got now he's got 8, 9 drinks in the first round. He's off to a really good start. That's, I believe, for every drink you do 1% more damage per hit. So
wow.
Yeah. I could be wrong. Someone will correct me.
I don't know, man, but with those moves, the damage adds up.
Yeah, and he's only hit like 3 times, and she's already down to half life. So, oh wow, here we go. Oh jeez.
Tricky.
Getting those drinks. He's got 18, and we're only 2 rounds in. This is crazy.
Goes for the PPP.
He's looking.
That elbow, man.
Oh yeah, that down back punch, I believe it is.
Yeah.
I think does it crush low punches? I can't remember.
It does something.
Yeah.
Wow.
It stuffed some of my moves, so I know it does. Oh, the corkscrew headbutt.
Oh.
Crazy Drunk takes the first game. Excuse me. That was a very decisive win by Crazy Drunk. Seems like he knows this character pretty well.
Yeah, he's been playing him ever since I saw him come here. He's I think he's a Tekken player, right?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I know I've seen him around, but I don't know if I've seen him at Tekken tournaments or where.
All right, we got second game action.
Here we go. Game 2, different stage this time.
Well,
nice evade by Zero Change.
Ooh.
Oh, counter hit. That's good damage right there. Gets a drink. Yeah. I'd like to see Zero Chan attack more. Maybe try to keep him from getting those drinks. It's starting to be problematic.
Whoa.
Oh, lost one there. I know if you get hit by certain types of moves, he will actually lose a drink.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's counter hit. Man, I don't even know what Shun's doing. What's he doing?
Beats me, man.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Went right in there, and there we go with that corkscrew again. 9 drinks, up to 10.
Stacking them up. Wow. Zero chance with the strings.
Yeah, there she goes. She's going on the offensive more. I like it. Oh, you got to punish those. When those whiff, you got to spot it. There we go. Nice series there. Oh, goes for the down attack. Gets it. Oh, went to stance, but got interrupted out of it. Oh, wow. We're into it.
One more hit. There we go.
They're just exchanging hits at that point. Oh, and there we go. He starts off with the low. Oh, nice block, and then the down throw. That's good damage. And Zero Chan has done a much better job of making sure that Shun does not get those drinks. He's still got 8, though, so that's plenty to work with. Oh, there we go. Nice launcher. Oh,
so tricky.
No, I don't even know how to hit him out of that. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, had a stun, but didn't
out.
yeah, could have finished it. Oh, he's backing up now.
Oh, tricky. That torpedo headbutt.
Yeah, he backed up, and then when he saw that she was about to run in, he just did that headbutt.
Whoa.
I think he's won about 3 or 4 rounds with that headbutt so far.
Oh, a lot of respect going on here.
Yeah.
Trying to space it out.
Oh, wow. We haven't seen a lot of throws, but there we go.
There we
There's one.
go.
Oh, he doesn't tech out.
So psychic.
He's still, Zero Chan.
I think, Zero Chan's
She doesn't really know how to deal with that stance.
She's just waiting for him to do, like a big move like that and just block it.
Oh, there we go. I would like to go for a throw there. Oh, and it looks like Crazy Drunk takes it. Very nice.
It's a good match.
And it looks like I am up, so I'm going to vacate the mic and let someone else get on.
All right, looks like we got LA Akira versus Socrates, or Socrates versus LA Akira. Zero Chan's about to get back on the mic.
Told me an elbow. God.
Man. What do you do against Shun? I don't even know.
I don't even know. Kept on trying that elbow, kept on getting stuffed. Seemed to have better luck in OS.
Yeah. Yeah, you seem to have, like when you just sat back more, it's just waiting for him to like do stuff.
Right. Thing is, once he's got that flying Shun rocket, it gets to be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, I think the only thing you can do is evade it, right?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I've said several times in this chat, my experience with Shun is very, very limited.
Oh, we got action here?
Oh, yeah, we do.
All right. Wow, Gerald takes it pretty quick. Gerald pretty good with the drink management. Like he knows what to use, when to use it. But Socrates, nice duck.
Indeed.
Nice evade. Wow. Guess a throw and a drink. Stomp him. Nope. Nice evade. Oh. Drops a combo. PPP with the low.
Yeah, thinking back to my match, god damn, I should be evading more. I'm not doing that nearly enough.
Oh.
Ooh,
nice parry.
setup.
That stance parries all high punches?
Yes.
Nice low combo. Gets it to the wall. Nice.
Ooh. If I didn't know better, I'd say LA Akira is pretty good.
That guy's too good. I hate that guy. All right, round 2 action. Socrates sticking with Lei Fei. He's a long-time Lei Fei player. Like, I used to play that guy online. He goes by goddamn 60K modem, something like that. Gerald, a long-time Shun Di player.
Yeah, he was just talking about all the fun Shun tactics you can do earlier.
Ooh. Nice Superman punch. So Kratos waiting for a moment to punish, but
Right.
doesn't know when he has advantage. Nice float. Nice combo.
Yeah.
Goes into back turn. Oh, nice.
The thing about Shun that throws me off is I'm never really sure when I have advantage or not.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you can just feel, okay, this is my throw opportunity. Shun, I find it hard to get that feeling. Just because he moves so erratically.
Yeah. It's like a lot of his moves like evade your moves,
Yeah.
but it's just a setup for him to do like a counter hit. All right, let's see what Gerald does to close this out, but So Kratos gets a little float.
Yeah, probably could follow that up a bit better, but like I said, we're all new. We don't exactly know how best to deal with situations yet.
Oh, when in doubt, to peek. So Kratos giving him too much respect.
Oh, no,
Nice. Oh, out of the ring. All right, Gerald can close this one out. We'll see.
Ooh.
Circulars. Oh, nice throw break. Gets him with the neutral throw, grabs a drink. Wow. Wow, Superman punch gets those like that. Oh, nice roll.
It's amazing how sometimes you can just be totally psyched out by a defenseless Shun on the floor there.
Yeah. Hey, but Vanessa has that same thing where she just lays on the floor and she does that kick
Uh-huh.
and like
Right,
you don't
well,
know.
That's pretty easy to counter, though.
I think I have a match though, but
Oh,
we're gonna get somebody
you
else.
go,
on the line.
bro. What's up, Socrates? Saw you talking some strats with Gerald there.
Oh, yeah, I was just trying to familiarize myself with that matchup. That was an obvious blow-up right there.
Yeah, same
Yep.
here, same here. I
Yeah.
think we're both very weak on the Shun matchup.
Oh, there's Dennis. As soon as we get back from commercial, I'm going to ask that guy why he's not here.
Round one. Ready, go!
Are they playing right now? Okay. Okay. All right, and I guess we're back. We have 001 versus Cobratron. 001, a fairly experienced El Blaze player. I used to play him on DF5 Online some time ago. And clearly we see the difference between these two players. One is obviously more familiar with the game, even though 001 was still, you know, trying to figure out how to play this. And by the way, Dennis, why aren't you here?
Yeah, Dennis, God.
I need to get Giant swung at least like 15 times.
There's a very distinct lack of low knee drops.
Yeah, I was hoping
I'm missing that.
I was hoping to see Wolf versus El Blaze so I could do my Jim Ross impression.
Hot dog.
And meanwhile, Akuma 001 takes
hot dogging it.
takes the first game decisively.
Heavyweights are nothing to me.
Yes, yes. Except you were fighting Eileen there,
Yeah,
Blaze.
and not really much of a heavyweight. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, LA Akira definitely the more experienced player. He that was a complete blow up right there.
I think we're both fairly inexperienced with the Shun matchup. Would you
Oh
say?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I knew a little bit about him in VF5, the original for 360. But even in that game, I'm pretty sure he could have beat me in because he's really OG VF player. So he just really understands the game and what to do when. And
Right.
Just a really smart player overall.
Well, he's an OG fighting game player. He's been at this scene since, geez, Street Fighter 2 came out.
Right. Here we go. It looks like Cobratron has switched to Jackie. I think a more basic character. Maybe he can figure out.
Right.
Maybe he can get something going here. But Akuma 001 already up one round. Oh, wow. Tries to green mist. That would have been nice of a hit. That's down forward punch, punch there. And Cobratron still looking like he's unfamiliar with the system. He's not sure how to tech off the ground yet.
You've messed around with Jackie a bit, haven't you? Or am I thinking of someone else?
I mean, I try to play a little bit of every character that gives me trouble.
Uh-huh.
And Jackie was one character because Renzo used him against me, and every time Renzo plays a fighting game, he
gets really good really fast.
Yeah, it's very depressing.
We all wish we could be Renzo.
Yeah, well, let's not go that far. Shout outs to Renzo.
Ooh.
We love him. And we're
Nice.
going to see if he can keep up his streak of winning pre-release tournaments tonight. And Cobratron, that adjustment does seem to have worked a little bit. He did take a round from Akuma 001. Oh, gets
Right.
that. Yep, you can do that down attack right there. That's really nice. Oh.
Right, a little slow on the down attacks.
Yeah, Akuma
You have to
001
be,
knew that string was coming. He did a down punch to interrupt that kick. Oh, gets a counter hit. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
hot dogging it.
He gets really good mix-ups off that.
Oh, Lordy. Well,
Heavyweights are nothing to me.
this next round is about to get sexy.
All right, Zero Chan is up next. And joining me is Akuma 001.
Yo, I'm back.
Congrats on the win there, buddy.
Man, I got lucky. It's so scary to play, man.
Yeah, I mean, I played a bunch of other games in between like BF5 and this, and now coming back to this, it's rough trying to figure out how to play this again.
Yeah, like,
But you know,
like me and Hans, man, we used to play this game like a lot back in the day.
right?
And then Street Fighter 4 came out.
Yeah,
And then like we didn't play this game for like 3 years. But
yeah. It's a difficult. It's kind of weird to get back into, but it just feels good to be have a reason to play it again. Anyway, getting back to the match here, we got Silly Pie versus Zero Chan.
Silly Pie, old school Pie player. Like,
Oh, is she? Okay.
yeah, she was telling me she used to play back in the day like VF2, VF3.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, but she didn't play 5, so she's just getting back into it.
Right.
But it's good. It's good to see like
Oh.
older
Was that
players.
a throw or was that a counter?
That was a throw, I think.
Okay. Oh, wow, very close round there. Zero Chan takes it. Oh, double axe handle. Nice throw.
Just down attack. Wow. TP. Oh,
Wow.
PvP down K.
Attacking at disadvantage there, but
Oh,
it looked like
low
it worked
throw.
on low throw. Very nice.
Oh, goes in
Closing
stance.
in there. Oh,
3K.
wow, that kick pushes way out.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Getting kind of fancy now. Oh,
Oh.
nice knockdown, but doesn't follow up. Looks like she could have got more damage. Oh, went for a
Wow,
counter.
yeah, she's going for counters. Wow.
Oh,
Wow,
I don't
wow.
think she meant to do that jump.
Yeah.
Jumps are way different in this game than they've ever been in any Virtua Fighter ever. You no
Yeah.
longer sit there floating in the air for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like they jump straight up.
And now we got the
Wow.
ground stance that no one here knows how to deal with.
It's like Silly Pie just did a low and like that killed it.
Yep.
All right. Spacing. Jumps back. Little respect. Oh.
Yeah. Each player trying to get a feel for how the other plays. Got a stun there.
Oh,
Went
low
for
throw.
another low throw. Oh.
Gets the side hit. Nice.
Game 1 goes to Zero Chan. And they don't seem to know that it's on free play.
On the battlefield, you'd be
It is on
dead.
free play. Yeah, it says it right there. Free play.
What's she doing? She's taking a picture? What is that? A little. What
Oh,
is that? My Little Pony?
that is indeed a My Little Pony figurine.
I thought it was like Blanca, like Ono.
I do not know.
Oh, trolling it up.
I'm assuming there's a good reason.
Yeah,
for
I heard My Little Pony's coming out with a fighting game.
Are they now? Well, if it plays anything like Virtua Fighter, I'll probably play it.
Man.
Who am I kidding? No, I won't.
Imagine that. All right, we got action.
All right, we're going straight to game 2.
Two ladies playing two ladies.
And they're on the raft stage again.
Wow.
Luck of the draw there, teams. Oh, you can tech that. Oh, wow. There we go. Mix up there. She got a
Nice stomach crumple.
mistake.
Oh, that low throw is,
there
man.
we go.
Hey.
There's a knee. Oh, I could have got more damage after that.
Oh, nice
very nice.
counter.
That's a very nice counter. Oh, PK. Finished the round.
Best thing to do when you're at advantage. Boom, PK.
Yep, exactly. PK also gives you really good advantage if it hits. Here we go again. That low stance. Kind of gimmicky.
Wow.
Oh, we got EMP Horsehead in the building. What's up, Martin? Here we go.
Oh, gets the catch though.
Punch, punch, punch. What you just do with it?
Oh,
very
nice.
nice.
Go. Oh, get her out of there. Nice tech by Zero Chance. Saves you.
Hitting buttons. There you go.
Wow.
Ring out.
Ring
very
out.
Nice.
Very nice. Silly Pie still in this.
Oh, wow. Scissor kick. Oh. All right. Spacing here. Silly Pie is just trying to evade. Maybe get a punish.
Nice evade throw.
Oh, very
wow.
nice. I think that's a back turn move. Launch, but no follow-up. Counter here. Low punch. Oh, tries to go for a string. Nice duck there by Zero Chan. Oh,
wow.
down
Nice down tag.
Wow. Catches a side step.
Oh,
That's a huge
wow,
stun.
She recovered pretty quick off that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you get. I think in this.
Can you shake out of it, or like recover like quick?
Off of that side hit?
Yeah.
Sure. I think off some moves you get a guaranteed throw if it hits. You get a guaranteed throw attempt, but I'm not positive.
Wow.
Oh wow, armbar. There we go. Big damage. Zero challenge. Take this round. Superman punch gets blocked, but.
All right, we got a match.
All right.
It's getting exciting.
Last round, the second game. See if Silly Pie can bring it to the last game of this set. Low throw misses.
She's going for that low roundhouse.
Yeah.
Upper roundhouse.
Oh, here we go. Here we go with the elbows.
Oh.
Did a sabaki there. I'm not sure which one. All right, here we go. Oh, got in range for that down back punch. Oh, very nice. Oh, very close here.
Closes out with the throw.
Very nice by Zero Chan.
It's a good match.
Gotta see who's up next.
Wow, it was ridiculous.
Who's next? All right, I'm up again.
All right, good luck, man.
All right, thanks.
Couldn't see it at NCR, but I was totally trolling with a pony shirt.
Very nice match.